What is up, guys? Ninja Fish here. I'm today bringing you a team deathmatch on Rundown. My setup is an a holographic sight, akimbo, magnums as my secondary. My perk setup is Marathon Pro, Lightweight, and Ninja. I only have Marathon Pro because all you have to do is run 26 miles to get Marathon Pro, but it takes 30 miles to get that one. And I only have 26, that's why I only have that one pro'd. And Ninja, I just prestige, so I just got back to level 29 when you unlock that, so that's why that one's not pro'd. So anyway, Killstreak setup is Predator Missile, Harrier Strike, and EMP. I have EMP turned on because I thought I'd go for something new, try to mix it up a little bit. EMPs are pretty cool if you get one. They're kind of rewarding in my opinion, but they don't do much, so they're just kind of for show. But anyway, in this video I have a topic. My topic is one of my friends, that sounded weird, but whatever, I say random shit like that all the time. But anyways, after I rambled on a little bit, I saw a video by one of my good friends, the Electronic Nerd, and he was talking about the Resurgence map pack, and he kind of brought up a good point. He was talking about how he kind of blamed Sony for not buying off Activision like Microsoft did, because see what Microsoft does, they'll buy off content to get a little time exclusivity to certain content, downloadable content at least, and he blames Sony for not doing that. And what Sony does is Sony invests more money in their gaming department into first party titles, and that's like Uncharted and Killzone and Resistance, shit like that. And if you ask me, they're the smart company. I'm not trying to be a fanboy or nothing, but they're just a smart company by doing that, because that way they can make better first-party games. Like, look how good Uncharted 2 was. Look how good Resistance 2 was. Look how good those games were. I meant Killzone 2 there, but whatever. So you know what I mean. Look how good the graphics were. Look how good the production of it was. And they sold a lot of copies, and you make your money back if you do something like that. Say something like what Microsoft does with Activision and other companies. You're not making your money back. You're just it's competition. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to make you buy an Xbox for this content. At least it's how I see it. And again, I don't think anybody in the right mind would do that for fucking DLC. But anyway, and Sony did this at a time. They did this back in like 2004, I think, when San Andreas was released. They did it for GTA 3. Vice City and San Andreas. The games were like they came out 6 months before they did on the Xbox and PC. And again, I don't think they learned the lesson from that, because they didn't make any money. I don't think anybody bought a PS2. Well, for one, everyone already had one, but that's another story. And no one bought a PS2 for this game, and I really don't see why they did it. I don't see why Microsoft does it, because it's still coming to your competitor's console. No company in their right minds are gonna agree to a full exclusivity of that game, because they're wasting their time they did on making the other version. That's how I said version there. I meant version. Anyways, for some reason I've been talking funny recently. I don't know why. My voice will sound like it's all retarded. At least I don't know why it's doing that, but anyway, I'm kind of rambling on here. Anyway, that's all for my little discussion there. If you're watching this Electronic Nerd, I'm not trying to offend you or nothing. I'm just saying that I'm giving my opinion on the whole issue, and I'm just giving my opinion, basically. So anyway, a good friend of mine asked me a question the other day. His name's AJ755, and he asked me, why do I have my dazzle if I don't get many views in my videos? And I simply answered him, well, I don't do this I don't only do this for fun. I'm just doing this because it's exciting. It's not really necessarily exciting. It's something I enjoy doing. I enjoy playing games. I enjoy making these gameplays and commentating over them. When I first saw people do this, like I first saw Hutch. First person I ever saw do a commentary was Hutch, and he was doing a random match he always does. And I kind of thought it was pretty cool that someone's showing their gameplay. Oh, sorry, someone just sent me a Skype message. I'll ignore that for right now. Anyway, he was talking about how he was just randomly doing his commentary. I thought that was interesting because, you know, showing your commentary and then you're commentating over it and giving me tips and shit. That's awesome. I thought that was awesome. You know, I really don't do tips, but that's another subject. And then he kind of told me, in his opinion, it's a waste of money. But again, I got it for a Christmas present, so. But it kind of made me think of what he said. He was, and also another good friend of mine, not a good friend of mine really. I just don't. I'm subscribed to this guy's channel. His name is Karen. His YouTube name is Karen Films. I'll leave a link in the description to everybody I mentioned here. And he was talking about how Wings of Redemption. He's another commentator on here. He's kind of famous for camping. And again, I'm not going to go into the whole camping discussion. I don't agree with his whatchamacallit, his style of gameplay. I don't say it's interesting to camp unless you have amazing commentary skills like Guns for Hire does. If you want his camping gameplays, he's just funny as shit. He's hilarious. But anyway, he brought up a subject that Wings of Redemption is in this for the money. You can kind of tell. He mentioned, I don't think he admits it, but you could tell by, if you read his channel, it'll say, if you want to add me on Xbox Live, it will cost you about 1,600 Microsoft points. That's about $20 in real people money. But then he also said if you can promote your channel on his, you can promote your videos on his channel for like $50, and that's fine. That's an okay thing. That's a good way to get people out there and make some money. But and then he got kind of desperate, if you ask me. He said, this relates to such and such Great British pounds and such euros. That sounds desperate to me. If they really want to do it, they can probably look it up themselves. I really don't know. But back to what he was doing about Xbox Live. Most these commentators like Hutch and Tabe and Pyro Puncher, they don't add their fans. I'm sure they'd love to, but they don't, because it just saves up them space for people they're gonna play with. That's what they've all, most of them have admitted this. But in my opinion, that's what you should do. You shouldn't pay people to do that. So you can add people you might play with, because you're probably not gonna play with many of them. I doubt you will. But that's just my opinion. I really don't know. I don't like his commentaries and his gameplay. I've seen a couple of them. I saw the one he can get a nuke with the riot shield, and that was kind of interesting. It was definitely back when that was cool to make gameplays of that. But anyway, I got my EMP. Here, if you ever look up in the sky when you get an EMP, it's like this little yellow thing. I didn't show it here, but it's still awesome. So anyway, kind of rambling on here. While my Skype just came up, I was mentioning my friend Flamehaze and another good friend of mine, George. We're going to be doing a try commentary over some Nazi zombie gameplay I recently got. It's only round 14, but we're probably going to cover some important subjects. I really don't know what we're going to talk about completely, but we'll see when it happens. Anyway, so that's basically it for my subject. I might talk a little bit of the commentary here, as I really don't know what else is kind of talk about. This gameplay I've kind of been rushing. Well, I'm not really been necessarily rushing, but I've been at least kind of rushing. You know, that's one thing I enjoy about this game. I enjoy rushing. Something fun. If you can catch the enemy team off guard, it's pretty awesome in my opinion, because some people are prepared for a flank. Basically, what you're doing is flanking the enemy team. I was doing it earlier when I got my EMP. I was kind of deep in their spawn. They were spawning at the gas station, which is an infamous spawn in this game. But something that's rushing is always my opinion. I first saw this on a video by Guns for Hire. Well, Next Gen Tactics, but it was Next Gen Tactics is like a little organization. They have several people doing commentaries. And it was the one where he got like a nuke on with knifing only, which has caused a lot of controversy. But that's for another video. Anyway, when I first saw that he was rushing, and I'm like, that's something that's awesome. I'd love to try that. I've enjoyed it since I've seen that video. I've kind of like to bring more rushing gameplay if y'all like to see that. Cause anyway, something I've always liked, rushing gameplay. I used to roll with the MP5 because that gun was awesome. And then I switched to the UMP because the UMP is more reliable. I don't know. It's more mobile. Actually, all the SMGs are more mobile. They're all fully mobile, but this gun, I don't know. It's just a better gun. It's more powerful. It's just I don't know what else about it. I don't know the whole deal about recoil. I think this gun has less recoil. I don't know if it's good or bad. I really keep on forgetting that the whole specs on that, but whatever. That's in the gameplay, guys. I went 31-8, same score as last time, but who cares? See y'all later. Goodbye.